An FCTI court on Friday just gave a judgment that announced the former Minister of Information, Gana, as the authentic candidate of the Social Democratic Party presidential party primaries that happened on the October 6th. Barely 3 hours after this judgment was given, Roots TV is at the residence of Gana having a conversation with him. Going straight into the very first question, at the result of the primaries, you had Donald Duke poll in 812 votes and you had 611 votes, meaning there were a higher number of people that wanted this. Does this judgment say one voice for the SDP?
Oh, definitely. The essence of the judgment is that democracy and the rule of law go together. You cannot, as it were, have your own way of doing things when there are already rules agreed. And therefore, the primaries that were conducted must have been conducted in accordance with the law, according to the constitution that we set for ourselves. And the Social Democratic Party had a very clear provision in the constitution.
Let's talk about that zoning formula. You know, your constitution, section 15, subsection 3, 1 and 2 stated that, you know, all that you've just stated. But let's look at the thrust of that. Let's look at evolution of politics. Do we have to continually be in that realm of rotation and zonal? Are we going to put away the fact of who is the best candidate?
I want to say that when you are building a nation, there are phases. We're in a phase now where we think part of building the nation, we should give a sense of fairness and participation to every part. I come from a small tribe in Nigeria. If there is no provision which would include people that come from my area forever, there can be a tyranny of the majority. That's not fair. So that it is a stage. The time is coming, and we may get there in the future where it wouldn't matter, even if the president of Nigeria comes from the same family again and again.
Looking at your history and, you know, now that you've emerged, the SDP is going through some sort of back and forth, talking about the vice presidential candidate, you know, and now we're hearing that Shehu Gabam is officially. So what is going to happen in that realm? Give us an insight.
Well, I must confess that we have to obey the ruling of the court. If I'm the new candidate, then I'm entitled to bring in a new vice president. You know,
so we're looking at SDP. We're looking at SDP to come with a different vice president.
I mean, it cannot be from this part of the country. Therefore, the vice president has to be from the southern part.
So zoning formula would also be inculcated into the vice presidential rank.
At this stage in Nigeria, it is very, very good, and it's also part of the national constitution that we make sure that we bring in a sense of belonging to every part. So that once we are a nation and we're integrated, that doesn't arise anymore.
Finally, let's have the first scoop. What would be your 3 major point agenda to run your campaign?
No, I don't want that.
No, we have to have some insight.
No 3 point. I'm going to have my 5-point agenda.
Okay.
And you know, I thank God my area is development. I've been in development studies and I have a very, very, very rich agenda. And I'm going to present to the nation next week.
Now, you just heard it from the court-ordained presidential candidate of the Social Democratic Party. Now, in his judgment, Justice Hussein Baba Yusuf says that the party constitution must be obeyed and must be abided to. In the next coming days, and of course next week when he said he'll be revealing his 5-point agenda, let's sit and hope that everything in the SDP goes well. Aisha Jibrin, Roots TV, Nigeria.
Thank you.